What up, people? It's your boy Chig from Goonie Eagle Eye coming to you again with a brand new video. This time it is the player ratings slash review of the game where Arsenal lost their lunchtime kickoff game to Aston Villa 1-0. Joining me as always, and he's had some funky names over the past. He's had Don Gunner, he's had the Postman. Yeah, I still remember that bullshit. He's had all sorts. This one is an interesting name. Joining me is Lee Gunner. Say hello to the people.
Good afternoon. Well, it's not a good afternoon, is it? Because we've just equaled last season's total losses 15 games quicker than we did it last season. Our record for losses in the Premier League in the season's 13 under Wenger, and we finished 6th. Yeah, we're going to beat that this season, and we ain't finishing 6th. Mm-hmm. Yeah, apparently there's an improvement, mate. What's it got to take to sack this manager? And my name says 101-year record breaker. The reason that's the name, yeah, he is the first Arsenal manager since 1920, yeah, to lose his first 3 games against Aston Villa. Last time we played Villa, we lost 3-0. And he was the first manager to lose to Aston Villa by 3 goals or more since 1928. My man is breaking records that are 100 years old, bruv. Improvement, apparently. Trust the process.
It's ridiculous, and I think for me that's why
I'm a bit close.
Oh, I just realised why. Yeah,
I'm a bit close. The lighting in this room is dead as well, bruv. So I look way pink. Like, why do I look pink?
You're just conscious of your non-threaded eyebrows. And I think for me that's why a lot of the time me and Lee are so bamboozled by people that talk about this improvement that the manager supposedly brought to the team. You know, what last year, one of the criticisms I had was the fact that we finished 8th and people were acting like it was a miracle. We were 8th. And the bar that I got was, well, Emre ruined the first part of that season and that's why we were 8th.
Give him a whole season. Give him a whole season, mate.
Give him a whole season and see what he can do. All right, no problem. What is the excuse this time? The pandemic, probably. That'll be the excuse as to why Arteta has not dragged us. I mean, do you see us getting over 10th? I don't. Nope. There's going to be, by the time everyone plays their little games in hands and stuff, there's going to be a little bit of a gap between us and 10th. To be perfectly honest. And it's just excuse after excuse after excuse. And at this moment in time, if you're still passionately, you could support the manager, but if you're still passionately behind him, you either have another objective, i.e. you just don't like the people who are passionately against him, or you're just blind to what's going on. You're absolutely blind to what's going on. You know, I made the point of saying this as the title to this video. People will know, if you're a long-term subscriber of mine, especially a long-term fan of mine, and I hate that word fan, a long-term listener of mine and Lee.
Are they super fans, Chig?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? And if you're a long-term listener of mine and Lee's, you'll know that me and Lee had massive issues with Arsene Wenger towards the end. Mark my motherfucking words. There is absolutely no way at this stage of the season Wenger would be 10th.
Agreed.
No fucking way. I mean, to be honest with you,
with that squad, he'd be in the top 4. Real talk.
100%. And you know what? I long for the days. I long for the days where our biggest problem was getting into top fucking 4. We can't even get to the top 10.
It's mad, isn't it? It's actually
unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's ridiculous. And, you know, this is from a Spurs fan here. It's true. This is how far we've both fallen as clubs, that we're bantering each other about 9th and 10th. It's ridiculous. I laugh, but it's not funny. It isn't funny. It really isn't. And you know, and it's pathetic. Just the way the goal went in today, you know, just focusing back on the game. We only lost 1-0, and that was in the first couple of minutes of the game. And you just thought to yourself, it was just a stupid little fucking error from a right back who's for some reason playing left back. even though he's only ever had one good game at right back for some stupid reason, and Arteta just persisted with him. Even though the guy is suspect, as the kids say. As the kids say, the guy is sus in his own position. But for some reason, Arteta, like a genius, thinks, oh, well, you know what, I think we'll play him left back. You know, and this is where I must admit, I have to give you credit. I don't often give you credit. I'll give you credit, right? One criticism I had for you, and I'll take it back, right? You said, what was the point getting rid of a left back to not get a left back, right? Yeah. And at the time, I was like, well, what are you talking about? Obviously, the long-term plan was to get rid of Kolasinac to bring in a left back, because I stupidly thought that was the plan. This is why I'm not sucking Edu's dick the way other people are. Hold up. So that means you've made us weaker. How have you got rid of a left back and decided, you know what? I'm not going to get rid of a left back. Not only have you done that, you got rid of the one guy that actually has some sort of experience playing there, and Ainsley Maitland-Niles.
Yeah.
Literally, that guy had one bad game at left back, and he was almost blasphemed out of the club.
Yeah.
Cedric has literally had one good game in that position, and every week this guy starts in that spot. Every single week.
What's more worrying is the way the club are lying to us about Kieran Tierney having just a precautionary week off that's now turned into 3 weeks off. He hasn't played for the last 4 Premier League games.
It's incredible.
Or 3 Premier League games, whatever it is.
It is incredible.
It's mad. It's mad. And the thing is as well, Chick, right? I said this earlier, yeah? Jack Grealish dropped a stinker the other day. He don't drop many stinkers. He dropped a stinker against West Ham. That right back at West Ham the other night was chopping him down left, right and centre, stamping on him, elbowing him, pushing him. Yeah. He must have been sitting there licking his chops knowing that he was coming up against Bellerin today. Like, yo, hecky B, yeah? Last time I played against you and Holding, you man were doing take your time with it. Take your time. You were dancing with me, baby. Man, we're doing salsa. Yeah. He must have been private. And today, do you know what? I said this to the missus, yeah? I said, he's such a sick footballer, bruv. Yeah. He has one bad game and he goes, I ain't going to let that affect me because the next game I'm going to go and show this league what I'm about again. Yeah. He had Hector Bellerin tucked in his back pocket, bruv. He had Rob Holding tucked in. He had Saka tucked in his pocket as well. Every time he got the ball today, you had to just push him over because you weren't getting it off of him. His upper body strength is mad. Yeah, it's mad, bruv. And he just seems to like, I'm not going to say he's as good as Kevin De Bruyne because I don't think he is, yeah. But he is such a sick footballer, yeah. And they both of them seem to have this ability.
But they're in the same conversation.
Yeah, 100%. He's not. I don't personally think he is as good as De Bruyne, but
he's not
top draw.
He's in the same. You don't put Grealish far off.
Yeah, 100%. For me, De Bruyne's up there, and then next down is Grealish. Yeah. Right, and Pogba on his day, if he does it consistently, is up there with
Pogba, Bruno.
He's kind of there or thereabout. Them three, yeah, they're the best 3 midfielders in the league, bruv. Yeah, right. But what not so much Pogba, but what Grealish. Pogba to a lesser degree, but what Grealish and De Bruyne have is this ability to be stronger than you, to run harder than you, yeah, to be able to slow the game down to their tempo, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Yeah, you want to come and get the ball off me? Cool, I'll do a ball roll in the box. Bro, man was taking bodies today. Yeah, then he's in the box 2 minutes later doing drag backs. I'm like, where's our player that can do that? This is Aston Villa. No disrespect to them. They're a massive football club, yeah? Right? They won the Champions or European Cup the year I was born, 82, yeah? They're a big football club, yeah? Regardless of whether they've been Championship, regardless of whether they've only got a small stadium and whatever, yeah? They are a massive football club. But how can Arsenal not have a striker better than Ollie Watkins right now? Because Lacazette ain't in his league, mate. Let's be real. Lacazette cannot bully a centre-back the way Ollie Watkins bullied both of us today. Yeah, he bullied Holding to the point where if Holding starts the next game, I'm going to have a bit of a stewards, bruv. I can't lie. Yeah. And then you've got a right back who dribbling and taking it up the pitch like a prime Cafu.
It
I'm
just
right
makes
back
you.
in Jack Grealish's back pocket, bruv.
It makes you think. Blimey, Callum Chambers, are you really that bad in training that you
Bro,
can't
Callum,
get,
well,
that you,
yeah, yeah.
that you can't get a shot?
Then you've got Ross Barkley getting absolutely pissed when he got sub kicking bottles. His manager's looking at him like, "Yo, you want to fuck off back to Chelsea if carry on there?"
Yeah.
But you know what? I'd be pissed if I was Barkley because he had a fucking wicked game
I
today.
told you, yeah, he had a game.
Yeah,
I said it to you during the watch along.
chemistry between him and Grealish is mad.
They're good friends anyway, but they're good friends anyway. But I even mentioned it during the watch along that he was picking up pockets and literally you could tell the Arsenal midfield were baffled. They couldn't pick him up at all.
Then
Just to quickly read.
Then you've got Traore, yeah, just ruining everybody every time he got the ball. Mad.
Just to quickly read Kevin C's comment. Big up for your donation. Thank you. I appreciate it. Not defending Arteta, but the same lineup has done well against bottom feeders. This needs to step up against better competition at the moment.
Yeah,
they're failing.
And that's a great point, Kevin. Yeah, a great point. It's all well and good doing that against West Brom with that same 11 or whatever, yeah, or pretty much same 11, yeah. Fantastic, well done. It's West Brom. They're getting relegated. Yeah, they ain't staying up. Yeah, it's all well and good doing that. Yeah, and winning against Newcastle. I'm watching Newcastle, Southampton now. Southampton all over them. Yeah, Joe Willock's starting, by the way. And it's all well and good doing that against Newcastle and West Brom. It's all well and good doing that against Brighton. Yeah, I know Brighton have won their last 2 games at Anfield and White Hart Lane, but yeah, they very, 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 very rarely win home games. Yeah, they're better away from home. Yeah, so it's all well and good doing it against these teams. Yeah, when you come up against Aston Villa with some technically gifted footballers, yeah, with a striker who's a fucking baller, bruv. He's strong, he's quick, he's tall. Yeah, technically he's fucking brilliant. Yeah, his movement is mad. Yeah, he'll press you. His fitness levels are a level above ours. Yeah, he didn't stop running all game. He was pressing Holding because he knew every time Holding gets the ball, he's got a mistake in him. I'm going to press him. And how many times did Rob Holding pass him the ball today? Yeah, literally to go clean through or Gabriel coming across and saving it. Pathetic. Yeah, why can Aston Villa build a team better than Arsenal can? We got more money. We've spent more money. We've apparently got the best young coach in world football, and they've got Dean Smith. Dean Smith. Hardly fashionable, is it? Yeah, Dean Smith, and this is the point as well, because that'll be some of it. Oh, Saka, Konsa should have been sent off. No, he shouldn't. Mings was covering. It's a yellow. It's not a clear goal scoring opportunity. Yeah, the letter of the law again, which Arsenal fans seem to ignore. Yeah, is letter of the law. If he was in the centre of the pitch, 20 yards out, clean through, nobody else near him, red card. Yeah, cool. He was on the right fucking wing. Tyrone Mings is covering. It's not a goal scoring opportunity. I don't get it. The Lacazette one, for me, I think that's a penalty. He grabbed his shirt and he pulled him. That's a penalty. Yeah, but let's have it right here. Yeah, that's not the reason we're fucking lost or we're 10. Yeah, Aston Villa wanted that game more than us. Yeah, that 100%. Game might have swerved and it might have turned if we'd got the penalty given to us. Yeah?
They were so in control of that game.
Yeah, bro.
I said it to you.
Like fucking St. Maximin's in here.
I said it to you in the 70th minute.
Oh, Joe Willock's just scored. Debut goal, bruv.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, debut.
Hey.
St. Maximin set him up, stuck it on a plate. Joe Willock 1-0, baby.
Go on, Joe. Well done. Well done. Yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah, I think from my perspective, what did I tell you at the 70th minute? I thought that we weren't going to get into the game. It just felt like one of them games that I just thought, oh, you can end this now. I know what the result will be. And it literally just kept dragging on and on and on. And also, whose cereal has Martinelli pissed in?
Yep, mad.
The guy can't seem to get on the pitch all of a sudden. Like I mean, some might say, oh, well, maybe he's still injured. Well, either you're fit or you're not. If you're not fit, then what are you doing on? If you're not fit, what are you doing on the bench? And if you are fit, why are you not getting onto the field? You know, surely you offer more in a goal threat possibility than with Willian. Let's forget everything we know about Willian, right? The guy at least is not scoring. Everyone can accept that.
Yeah.
Right? This is a youngster who's a lot more hungry. is much more prepared to score. Yeah, so we just seen the goal. We just talked about the goal. Yeah, but yes, well done to Joe Willock. You know, I'm wondering what it is that Martinelli has done to Arteta. It just seems like there's always this thing. There's always this question of why aren't we doing the obvious thing as opposed to the obvious thing? If that makes sense. Why aren't we doing the obvious smart thing instead of the obvious dumb thing? So I don't know. That so many fucking questions. So many questions.
I've just seen a tweet somebody's put up. I actually put a tweet out. Oh, Willock was nearly in again then. Yeah, I put a tweet out saying, can we recall Joe Willock?
You know what I mean?
Well, he gets it over Thomas Partey. Not Thomas Partey, so Granit Xhaka.
He gets both of them, to be fair, right now. To be fair.
Somebody come back to me and said, wait till Maitland-Niles plays. But I just see, when I went on there, I just see that this manager's got a 39% win record. 39%.
Oh, Arteta.
39% win ratio. This is Arsenal, bro. That should be 60%.
Yeah, Wenger's was 60.
Yeah, Wenger's over his whole fucking tenure must be in the fucking high 50s.
Yeah. No, over his whole tenure it was 60. It was 59 point something.
That's mad.
Yeah, this guy Emre's was like 51.
Yeah.
And obviously Mikel's is Mikel's.
The only reason this guy has still got a job and the only reason he's still got any sort of level of fans is because, and I said this last night on the phone to a friend of mine, yeah? I said, when you've got people peddling it on YouTube channels like AFTV, for example, listen, it's their opinion. They're entitled to that, the same as I am, the same as everyone else is, yeah? But when that's going out to 600,000, 700,000, 800,000, 1 million subs, whatever it may be, then you've got other people on Facebook with big accounts, then you've got other people on Twitter with big accounts, then you've got the journalists, then you've got the mainstream media. That's going out to millions of people, yeah? And I said this to Rants yesterday, right? I said the reason a lot of Arsenal fans don't want to come out and admit that they're Arteta out, because a lot of them are, they're just pretending, yeah? It's because they see people like me stick my head out there, yeah, above the parapet, yeah, and get slapped after slapped after slapped and abuse.
Yeah, I do think there is something to that. I do think there is.
People that will sit there, Jake, and think, "Fucking hell, I can't stand it, man."
I think there's a combination of that, and if you were majorly vocally Wenger out, which most of the fan base were in the end.
Yeah,
you know, it's almost like they feel like they need to read, and I'm not even talking about the Pratt in their hat here. But I feel like most Arsenal fans almost feel like they need to redesign themselves to show that they're not like that, but they are patient. It's just in the end, Wenger drove them mad. So they won't now call it how it is. Now you're unreasonable or you're a league gunner if you're not patient. For me, if you know me at all, I'm quite a reasonable guy. You know, even with my recent troubles, shall we say, over the last couple of weeks. You guys know I'm not really someone that loses my cool very, very easily. And I will say it to you straight. I've maintained from the very start, without screaming or shouting, that I do not understand why this man was A, given the job, and A, still remains in the job. And I don't think you need to be a madman to. I'm not saying you are. Sorry, that really sounds bad. But you don't need to be a madman to say that.
No, but this is the thing, yeah, right? I sit online and I'll tweet and say what like somebody quote tweeted me earlier when I went for a cigarette at the end of the game, and he went, "You've put 5 tweets out in 6 minutes. Where's this energy when we win?" I thought, I ain't even fucking replying to you, mate. I stream twice a day. Yeah, I don't need to reply to you. I stream twice a day, mate. Everyone knows that. Everybody knows, yeah, that Lee Gunner wanted Arteta out before he even came in. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
You made a great point at the very start of this stream. You said there's a reason why a lot of people want to go down the route of Arteta in. It's because they don't like the people that are Arteta out, so they want to prove a point. Yeah. How anyone can defend losing 10 games in the league after 23 games.
23 games.
Yeah.
23 games.
More losses than wins.
What is that? 40-something% of the games you played this season?
39%, I think. think it's 30. Oh, hang on. We played 24.
Oh,
Hang on.
yeah, it's more than 39. Let me tell you that now. This
Oh yeah,
season,
losses.
this
Hang on.
season, if you've lost 10 out of 23, it's more than 39.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's
Where's
a
the
lot.
mathematicians in here?
Yeah, give me a mathematician in the building.
Just to quickly catch Khaled's donation. I wish you'd asked us before you woke up. I told you to miss.
I told everyone in America. Yeah, I said to everyone. I said this on my stream last night before the preview last night. I said, if there's anyone in America tomorrow, stay in bed.
Stay in bed.
Don't watch it.
Stay in bed. Let us suffer.
This geezer's just broken a 101-year record, mate. First Arsenal manager for 101 years to lose to Aston Villa in his first 3 games. We've scored 0 goals in them 3 games, by the way. Bro, when we played them and lost 3-0 at the Emirates, that was the first Aston Villa team to beat Arsenal by 3 goals or more, yeah, since 1928. This guy broke a record against Leicester since 73. Yeah. Burnley since 74. Yeah. What was the other one? Wolves since 76 or whatever it was. But man's out here breaking, I think, 4 straight losses at home since 58. My dad was born that year. Yeah, he's 61.
There was one geezer that came on.
I don't even know how old he is. How old's 58? Yeah, it's 62 this year.
There was one geezer that came on earlier, said he's been supporting Arsenal for 52 years. This is easily the worst he's ever seen.
But this is the thing, Chig, yeah? If you look at the squad of players we have, Rob Holding is not good enough. Southampton are about to equalise here. Great save. Yeah, if you look at the squad of players we've got, Rob Holding is not good enough. Why the fuck did we give him a contract? His decision. Yeah. Aubameyang's done nothing all season. So why is Martinelli not coming in instead? Right? I like Aubameyang. I'm not tapping out on Aubameyang. But it's about time Aubameyang sit the fuck down. Yeah. You're not bigger than Arsenal, mate.
Yeah. Just chill, bro. Chill.
Yeah. Granit Xhaka is not a footballer. Yeah, Granit Xhaka is not a footballer, right? 43% losses, by the way. Big up Dean J. Troy in the chat.
There you go.
And then you've got Hector Bellerin at right back. We bun off Maitland-Niles. We put Cedric at left back and bun off Kolasinac.
Yeah.
Right, I don't like Kolasinac. I'd still rather a left back who's a natural left back.
Yeah, you'd rather a left back who's a left back.
You know what I mean? Right, you've got Balogun rotting in the fucking reserves. Yeah, you've got Reece Nelson scored a goal last night and played great for the under-23s, rotting in the reserves, bro. It makes no sense. This guy, bruv, this guy is the worst Arsenal manager I've seen in my lifetime. Real talk. I don't care about the FA Cup. Yeah, I do care about the FA Cup. Obviously, I want to win it. I want us to win it. I love that cup. But I don't care that he's won the FA Cup. That don't give you a blind, mate.
It doesn't give you a blind, especially forever. Flipping
exactly. Bro, if Unai Emery was having the season this manager's having, he would have been sacked. So what's the difference?
We started. The only reason that Pandemic Pep still has a job is because there's no fans in the stands. If there was fans, honestly, he'd be under so much more pressure. Because it's clear to me from Edu's comments that this motherfucker has no idea what the fans are thinking. And if they were there in attendance to show that at least some of us are not happy what we're saying, he'd be under a lot more pressure than he is. So he is very fortunate.
Newcastle are doing us a massive favour because they're now 2-0 up against Southampton.
I was there.
Almiron's just had one deflected in off Bednarik.
Oh, okay, wow. And Von Schleef.
Big up Von Schleef.
Do you know when you say a name and think, what are you trying to make me say? I literally had that moment. Arsenal getting their pants pulled down yet again. Yes, I agree. Oh, dear. All right. Almost 1,000 people watching, which is brilliant. Please do stick a like on this video. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you follow Lee out on his channel. He's going to do a post-match press conference.
Be chopping up the best bits of the watch-along as well and sticking that out in a bit.
There you go, yes. So make sure you go follow him. Also follow him on Insta. We don't plug each other's Instas enough, you know. Lee Gunner 82. Do follow him on Insta. Do follow me on Insta, Guna Eagle Eye, and you will see my mug. Make sure you follow me on there. Just over 500 followers now, so let's keep that number moving northwards. I'm gonna catch these quick donations very, very quickly. From Jordan, I've given up. Won't sack him. They are clueless. Don't we know it, mate? Don't we know it? And finally, from Football Capo, Flamenco Wenger doesn't have the Unai effect. Flamenco Wenger doesn't have the Unai effect to at least rescue a point. The only thing he's good at is alienating our youth.
Yep, and Joe Willock has scored today. Great little finish from Joe Willock, arriving late in the box, Aaron Ramsey-esque, Lampard-esque. And, yeah.
Let me tell you, Joe Willock misses Unai Emery every day.
Oh, bro, all day long.
He played his best football under him.
Bro, you know what's funny as well? I know Saka's probably been our player of the season this season. Well, he's not probably, he has. Yeah. But you know what? I think Saka probably misses him as well. Because you know what? Saka was smashing it with Unai, bruv. So was Smith Rowe. Let's be real. I know Smith Rowe was in good form until the last 2 games. But, you know, Unai Emery has lost 2 games this season. Only Atletico Madrid have lost 1. Yeah, that's the only team in that league that has lost less games than Unai Emery. Madrid and Barca have lost 4. They're both, all 3 of them teams are above him. And Sevilla are above him, so he's 5th at the minute, yeah? Right? But, bruv, he's played 21 games. He's lost 2. We've played 23 and lost 10. He's at Villarreal. We're cockling in midfield. Come on.
Oh, dear.
It's mad, isn't it? It's actually fucking mad. Come on.
Players ruined under MA. This guy must be a friend of Zach's. Saliba, Gabriel, Azimen, Nelson, Balogun, Guendouzi, Torreira. What do people not see? It's time for us to get Rafa. Now, I agree with 99% of what you said.
Yeah, Rafa's
I'll give him this. I don't know if you can necessarily say that about Torreira. I think Torreira was on his way out anyway. But the rest of them, yeah. The Guendouzi thing still baffles me.
Bro, look at Gabriel, yeah? Look at Gabriel now, right? Gabriel looks so out of his depth, it is mad.
But, bro...
what a fucking goal, by the way. Southampton had just scored an absolute banger. Minamino on his debut.
Okay.
What a fucking goal.
Sounds like a hell of a game, bro.
Bro, this game's been lit.
I can't watch this shit.
Southampton been 3-0 up before Willock scored, brother. It's been mad. And then the second goal that Almiron scored, deflected in past the keeper. The keeper had no hope. This game's been lit, bruv.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, for me, but I told you guys a long time ago. Remember, I said this last season. I don't trust this guy with kids.
Yep.
He doesn't seem to know how to use them.
He says that he wants to bring them through.
Yeah.
He says that he wants to convince Balogun to stay, and then he ain't trained with the first team Balogun for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? He doesn't know what to do.
He was in squads before and training every day. Yeah. Now
it's the arrogance. It's the arrogance factor.
He's a clown, bro.
There are certain predictions I made 6 months ago. The ones about kids and the fact that I remember that I will never forget that story with Aaron Ramsey and Koscielny that said that they didn't want Mikel Arteta as manager because he's too arrogant.
He was arrogant as a player. They didn't want him.
Yeah.
I can confirm that he is arrogant. I've met him.
Yeah, and you've met him, and you could
tell.
He's arrogant. And you could tell. You could kind of tell.
He's telling kids out.
You can kind of tell, like
when they want a signature. He's like, "What do you want?" He opened his window a millimeter. Said to a 7-year-old, "What do you want?"
You could tell. You could tell. He plays up to the camera. You can. It's just this is just my opinion. I get it, but you know you could just kind of tell that he's just a little arrogant cunt. That you could tell, So, yes, admittedly, I'm not a big fan of his, but I've got that feeling about him myself. So I mean, and we're seeing it. We're seeing it play out in real life for me. But
yeah.
Anyway, we digress. Over 1,000 people are now watching. Please do stick a like on this video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're about to get stuck into player ratings. If this is the first time you're watching Muggins and you don't know how we do player ratings, we go through the whole team, including subs and including the manager. We rate them out of 10. That does not mean to say that you cannot do the same thing, because usually you get people bitching about the ratings we give them. you could do the same thing, and I'll try and capture as many of your ratings as possible. In the end, we will finish with Mikel Arteta, rate him, and no doubt give him an assessment that half of you won't like. So, but that's just how we do it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't done it already. We do this for every single game. And yeah, we're glad that so many of you guys are watching and are active and are paying attention. And I know, and I see all the AFTV comments, all the DT comments. I'm not even going to bother getting involved in that.
I couldn't.
Just quickly from Brandon.
I'm more interested in watching Joe Willock dominate in Southampton's midfield, by the way.
I said it yesterday on Lee's channel. I honestly don't know where the next win is coming from. Absolute dire performance. Yes, again, yeah.
Brandon's channel.
Okay. Is he a member of yours?
I don't think he is, but he has got his channel, Brandon AFC TV. Go and check him out. I've had him on. I'll have him on again as well. He's sick, bruv. Yeah, he's Arteta out all day long as well, bruv. Yeah, speaks so much sense. Big up, Brandon. Man said add some ref ratings to it as well. Yeah, the ref today, 10. Did fuck all wrong.
Oh dear. You want all the smoke. All the smoke.
No, bruv, I'm not biased. Bruv, listen, don't let bandwagons and super fans get in the way of facts and reality, yeah? Let me just read something to you real quick before we do these player ratings, because there's over 1,000 people watching, right?
Okay. Just read this. But before you do, just very, very quickly, Marble Halls, yes, I did hear about TD shifts. And
mad.
You know, one thing I've learned over the last couple of weeks is I'm not going to kick the geezer when he's down, even if he should be kicked when he's down. That's all I'll say on that.
Well said. Right. So, last season, if VAR weren't in the game at all, yeah, if VAR weren't in the game at all, we would have had 2 points less and finished 9th. This season, VAR has cost us 3 points. So before today, in the last 60 games, the conspiracy. Oh, it's a fucking conspiracy. Oh, the refs. Oh, VAR. Oh, it's a conspiracy. They've cost us 1 fucking point in 60 games. Yeah? 1 point in 60 games. But that don't get you an extra 0 on your video or an extra 0 on your retweets, does it? That doesn't fit the narrative of all the fucking, oh, everyone's against us. No, the manager's shit, mate. Yeah, the manager's shit. Oh, but you wanted Hasenhüttl. He got banged 9-0 the other day. Ralph Hasenhüttl would get us top 4 with that squad. Fact. 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 Yeah? Jose Mourinho. Oh, laugh at Jose. Yeah, guess what? Man's now got 2 games in hand. Knobs. Absolute bellends. Yeah? Madness, bruv. Absolute crazy scenes. Anyway, I'm going to grab a beer. We'll start with the keeper. Man of the match. Man of the match. There's only 2 players that are getting a rating, by the way.
Okay.
There's only 2 players that get a rating. The rest can fuck themselves. Yeah, Matt Ryan. I'm going to give him a 9.
Okay.
I'm giving him a 9. Do you know what? That geezer saved us time and time and time again. Yeah, I do think he was a little bit sus on the goal. I think he reacted way too late. But he kept us in that game all the way through it. And every single time the ball came to him, he parried it miles away. Yeah? It went like it was just dropping in front of, man. He parried it miles away and made it hard. Even if it didn't go miles away, he made it spoon up in the air so he couldn't have a tap in. Yeah, so I'm giving him a 9. I'm just going to grab a beer while I can hear you still.
Yeah, that's all right. For me, I'm going to give him an 8 for pretty much all the reasons that Lee just said. I thought, having looked at it again, I must admit, when I first looked at it, I thought, how could you blame the keeper? But actually, he did react kind of late still. And like he kind of dived as the ball was like almost side by side with him. I was like, well, what's the point of that now? But like Lee says, I think what I liked about him, he was very clean for the rest of the game. When he parried, there was none of this Leno shit where he parries and it's straight in front of you, or it's kind of to the side and it's near. Leno has to do a double save unnecessarily. It was just nice and clean. Bow, bow, Bow.
Pow,
That's
pow.
what you
I'm
want to
used
see
to
from
you.
your number
Pow.
2.
You don't know about me. Pow. Yeah, I'm pow. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
With the
No,
ball,
there was
bro. You know what I mean?
no power like Lethal Bizzle. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it was just clean. There was no nonsense. And for those people wondering, you know what? I'm just gonna say this once because I brought it up, and people are wondering what happened. For anyone who doesn't know, TD Shifts went into a mad racist rant to supposedly one of his friends, who happens to be black, on I think his show or one of his friends' show.
Somebody else's channel.
It got back. It got back to
I think
the
he
football
knows.
terrace.
I don't think he's friends.
I'll tell you what. This is the first time I'll do it. I'm gonna plug the football terrace. Go. I was really proud of what they did. I
No,
was
they
really proud of what they
them.
did.
Terry, bro.
Go and check out Football Terrace TD Shifts. It will explain the rest.
And they even got him on
They even had him on.
They got
They
him
had
on
him
with
on.
the guy that he abused.
Yeah, they had him on.
On a different channel. They got him on. Yeah. And he admitted on air that, yeah, I'm racist and this and that, he was saying. It was mad. It was mad, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, fair play to Terry, though, man. Terry smashed it.
No, I'm not going to let him back. No, of course, after that, I'm not going to let him back. I'm black, for fuck's sake. He's offended me. Do you know what I mean? People say, don't let him back on. Well, yeah.
We're still
That's the idea.
We're still collecting our £200 each he owes us.
True. Fair point.
£200 each. You said we finished second.
Yeah, fair point.
Give us the £200.
Does owe us money still.
Where are you, Max?
Still owes my money. Right. Right back, Hector Bellerin. So I suppose. Yeah, I'm gonna say
worse and worse and worse and worse and worse every fucking week.
I'm gonna rate the back line very, very quickly.
Go on.
One for Hector Bellerin.
One. Why?
0 for Rob Holding.
Why 1 for Bellerin?
I actually don't know. There was a reason, and I can't remember why. I'll come back to that. I promise you, there's a reason. I can't remember.
They were shit.
Gabriel 2.
You're mad.
Bit worried about Gabriel because I ain't gonna lie. I haven't seen a good performance from him in a while.
Bruv, did you see that tackle he made on the halfway line? I said to you, he's been doing this season and getting away with him. Go back to him. People want to cry about, oh, it's a conspiracy. Go back and watch Arsenal versus Manchester United at Old Trafford. He wipes out Mason Greenwood in the second half. And I'm thinking, fuck, he's getting a second yellow here.
Yeah. And it just carried on. Yeah. I remember that.
The second yellow. Yeah. Totally wiped the out.
And Cedric a 0. It was poor from the defenders today. They look shaky as fuck. What about you? Hold on, before I come on to you. Nicholas.
Bro, real talk. I don't want to ruin the whole video, yeah?
Every zeros for all of them.
Apart from Martin Odegaard and the goalkeeper are getting 0. They were fucking shit.
Okay. This is going to sound stupid, but Gabriel is our best centre-back, but makes our defence a whole lot weaker. I know what you're talking about. He walks that line because I don't think he's
aggressive and on the front foot. Yeah. You can do that in France.
Yeah.
You can't do tricky ballers in the Premier League, bro.
Yeah. He's not very. Do you know what I find? He's not very good. He's good on his toes, but he's not very good at necessarily just waiting for the game to unfold and then reacting. He's more of a kind of a forward front thinker defender as opposed to someone that kind of reacts and reads the game, I guess, if that makes sense. Just waits for the game to play out and then makes his challenge. And maybe that has something to do with the fact that he's not very quick. Because I think people are fooled. He's not a fast defender. He isn't. That's why he does his little halfway challenges. But Chig knows defenders. I'm telling you, he's not a quick defender. One day he's going to get exposed in that. He's going to get exposed as that. But but I know what you mean. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Okay, cool. Then let's race forward. Partey 3, Granit Xhaka 1, Odegaard
You
Oh
missed
no,
Smith.
no, sorry, not Odegaard. Smith Rowe. Excuse me. Forgot he played. 2. Saka. 1. Oh, it weren't good. It weren't good from Saka, and I love him, but it weren't good. Pepe. 3. Thought he tried.
He tried.
He did try. Just not a lot came off. Lacazette. I'll give him a 2.
Wow. Your scores
You think that's
are
generous?
extremely generous today, Chig. I can't lie.
No,
How
brother.
you
No,
Xhaka
brother.
is mad.
No, brother. Okay. The subs, Odegaard.
Odegaard, I'm going to give a 6.
I'll give a 5 too.
I thought that he put a lovely ball through to Pepe, who miscontrolled it. Yeah. He gave the ball away, which very fucking nearly resulted in Ollie Watkins, when the one where he shaved the bottom of the post. Yeah, that was him giving the ball away. He bottled a challenge with Grealish. Yeah. Or Grealish just fucking dominated him. Yeah. Other than that, he created more opportunities and openings in 25 minutes or whatever it was he was on the pitch than the whole fucking team put together before he came on. Yeah. And do you know what? Fair play to the lad, because he's come into an environment in a team that's struggling. When 1-0 down, we're getting bullied all over the pitch. And he came on, had 25 minutes to do something. And I thought he was fucking brilliant at times. Yeah. The balls he was feeding, the positions he was picking up, superb. Smith Rowe, you need to up your game, mate, because I can't see you playing next week otherwise.
He looks tired to me.
He does.
He looks real tired.
That's not an excuse. Listen, Saka's the same age as him, I think, yeah? Yeah? Saka's excuse for playing today wasn't because he was tired. It was because he got fucking pocketed, mate. Yeah? He just had a shitter. Yeah? Smith Rowe at times in the first half was dragging the ball over halfway, but then giving it away. It's like, that ain't tired. That's just fucking lazy-ass play. Yeah? Odegaard and Matt Ryan are the only players that I'm giving a rating to. The rest can go fuck off, man. Seriously. Matt Ryan, 9. Yeah. Odegaard, 6. The rest can fuck themselves, 0.
Yeah. Captain Aubameyang, 0. I forgot he was even on. Forgot he was even on. Willian, a 1. Yep. It's not every day I notice Willian ahead of Aubameyang, but today was that day. He contributed more. As for Mikel Arteta, now I do think that what my man said earlier is correct. You know, you would have thought, based on the recent performances, that team would have been good enough to try and eke something out. My worry with Mikel Arteta is all I hear about is how tactical he is, how brilliant he is, how innovative he is, how he's changed the career of Sterling, how he's this, that, and the other. I'm yet to see it really take course in a game on a consistent basis. I'm yet to see him see a game not play, and it's not playing out exactly how he would expect. And then he changes the game with a sub, with a shape change, with something. Emre could do it. Wenger could do it. I have never seen him do it. Never. You can always call the subs he'll make. Always. And if I can call it as a fan, then the damn manager can call it who's facing him. You know that at some point he's bringing on Willian because he seems to have this fetish for Brazilians with dreadlocks. You know, at some point he's bringing on Aubameyang because Aubameyang probably has it written in his contract that he has to have an appearance every single game, regardless of form. You know, and you know, of course he's gonna play his recent new boy Odegaard. So you know, at some point these 3 guys are coming on, right? I just wish that there is a way that this guy can surprise people, can be innovative, can, you know, work with his youngsters better. You know, there are so many things that I wish, more than anything though, and I know that this is what Lee's actually thinking. I just wish the guy is not the manager anymore. I'm bored of having the same conversation. I'm bored of people trying to pretend that oh well, it's not his fault that he's 10th. So whose fault is it? Because the last time I checked, he was the manager at the start of the season. He's the manager now.
He said in his press conference, apparently, as well, we dominated every aspect of the game.
Of course he did. Of course he. And the funny thing is, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if it doesn't result in 3 points. Who cares if we dominate? Even if that's true. Even if that's true. Who gives a fuck? Did you get the 3 points?
Nope.
No. So what difference does it make? What difference does it make?
Oh, but this is the thing, Chig. It will make a difference to all the people that want to suck him. Yeah, suck up to him and suck him off. Yeah, because they'll go, yeah, but we dominated and we should have had this and we should have had that. Could have, should have, didn't. Fuck off. Yeah, simple. Yeah, simple Simon. Fuck off. Yeah, at the end of the day, we are 10th in the league because of his piss poor tactics, his game management, and his fucking starting 11s for the whole season. And his substitutions. The way he's bombed out players out of this football club, yeah, and the way he's frozen out players is a fucking disgrace. A disgrace. It is nothing short of a disgrace, yeah? Any other manager in this league would be top 4 with that team on this current season. Are you telling me we're not better than West Ham with a proper manager? We had a proper manager in charge. Are you telling, even at this point, bruv, David Moyes at Arsenal would have us in the top 4. Yeah. And this is the thing. People can sit and cry, oh, Rome wasn't built in a day. He's had 3 transfer windows, you mugs. Yeah. He's had 14 months. He's had 14 months. We have gone from 8th, sacking Unai Emery, to finishing 8th, to 10th. Newcastle are clean through in stoppage time. Joe Willock's in. Oh, what a finish that was. It was Almiron. Fucking hell. 3-1, right on the stroke of half time. He could have
Joe Willock assists.
No. Joe Willock was in, wide open. He could have squared it to Willock, but he was greedy and he scored.
Okay.
Big up Almiron. But yeah, Newcastle, this has been a fucking good game, by the way.
Yeah, I'm going to check it out after. I'm going to check it out.
End to end, mate. The goalkeeper completely fucked that up.
Anyway, I didn't even give him a mark.
Arteta, 0. Fuck him.
1, yeah.
1?
Do you know what am I giving him a 1 for?
I don't know. You tell me. Oh, Bertrand gave the ball away to put Almiron clean through, by the way. That was some Bellerin settings, by the way. Our fans would have taken Bertrand, by the way. Yeah.
So, yeah, it is what it is. We've lost another game. His 10th game this season. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Arteta out all day fucking long.
And
twice at Christmas. It is what it is.
It's mad.
And for those saying, that they want Rafa in, I've been telling you that once again, for 18 months. That's who I wanted Wenger. Who I wanted to replace Wenger. I wanted Rafa because you give it to Rafa, he sorts out this defense, give him a 2-year project, then bring in your youngster if that's what you want to do. Flip.
Yeah, this is. Sorry to cut you off, bruv. This is William's pass map for the game. That's William's pass map for the game.
How did you get that?
Somebody's tweeted it and tagged me in it. Yeah, that is William's pass map for the game. Every single fucking pass, bar 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Only 3 out of 21 have gone forward. And this is the guy that he brought on to try and win the game or try and get back in the game. Wow. Unbelievable, Jeff.
It is what it is, guys. I don't know what else to say. My man says he tweeted it. All right, well, it is what it is.
Why should you tag me in it? Big up to you, my guy. I follow you as well. I should have known that. Big up to you.
It is what it is. We are where we are. Arsenal, 10th, soon to be overtaken, I would imagine, by the end of today's games. And I guess my question now is going to be, Steve Bruce has gotten more out of Willock in 15 minutes than Arteta did in 13 months. That's the levels of dealing. Retweet that. Retweet that so I can retweet that. Retweet that so I can retweet that.
It is so true.
Retweet that so I could retweet that.
Yeah, I've done it.
Klopp in his first season had his team in his first full season had his team in the top 4 for most of the year, and eventually got top 4. One that that.
But this is the thing. Everyone was saying,
one for compare the process.
Full season, it's a process. It follow the Liverpool model. Yeah, Klopp finished 4th in his first full season, mate. This is his first full season. We're 10th.
Do you know what? I'm going to say something controversial you won't like. Even if Arteta had the team in the top 6 and he wanted to spit these bars, all right, Rome ain't built in a day. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, 17 years and waiting, by the way.
Right? But fucking hell, he's not even in the top 6. We're not even talking about Europe. You notice no one's talked about Europa League or none of that. Just finishing the top half.
We're not going to beat Benfica, by the way, isn't it?
Of course not.
They're so technically gifted. It is mad. They'll play us off the park.
Yeah, I think we're going to get smacked up. If you want me to be real, I'm not saying anything to anyone. I think we'll get smacked up.
The best opportunity we have is that they put it to one-off game in a different venue, which is what they're talking about doing, yeah? Right? Yeah. Rather than a two-legged affair. Two-legged affair, yeah? We're getting hammered.
Chelsea saved Arteta's job by losing to us and then hired Tuchel, who we supposedly spoke to.
Take Chelsea out the equation, cool. They spent loads of money in the summer. We still outspent them in the last 6 seasons, by the way, right? But take that out the equation. Take Chelsea out. Man City out the equation. Take Liverpool out the equation. Explain fucking West Ham to me.
Exactly.
I don't care about
West Ham. David Moyes, West Ham. The same David Moyes that maybe 3-4 years ago they tried to treat like Steve McLaren.
He's had COVID twice. COVID twice. He got the job 9 days after this fucking manager. He's had COVID twice. He's got a dead squad of fucking players. He's got Mark Noble in his squad. Come on. Man should be appearing in Towie. Yeah, at this point, just go and do a fucking Towie appearance.
Oh, my God.
Come on. Yeah? You cannot say to me that David Moyes, with that squad, should be doing better than Arteta with this squad. Do you know why he is? Because he's a better fucking manager, mate. Yeah? If you put David Moyes in charge of Arsenal, he gets top 4. No drama. Bruv, you could put fucking my doppelganger in charge, bruv. Graham Potter. He would get top 4 because, do you know what? They actually play fucking good football. Yeah? They take the game to teams. They will harass you. Yes, they're shit at home. But you go to an away game, yeah, you're troubling every man. Tottenham, Liverpool, Arsenal, any team. Bruv, they beat Liverpool and Tottenham the last 2 away games, back to back. We ain't beaten. When was the last time we beat Liverpool at Anfield? I can't remember. Van Persie, I think it was, wasn't it?
It was years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Last time we beat Tottenham at White Hart Lane, bruv, was 2014. Rizicki in the first minute screamer. That's 7 years ago. My man's just done it in back-to-back games, Anfield and White Hart Lane. We can't beat either of them. 2012 at Anfield.
2012. 2-0 apparently.
Huh?
It was 2-0, 2012.
Yeah, Van Persie, 2000. I remember it. He scored in stoppage time a volley. Yeah, he scored a volley. Yeah, fucking bruv. Mad. Absolutely fucking mad. Yeah, the last time we beat Tottenham, yeah, at their ground, Rizicki scored 1-0. That was last time we beat them in the league. What do I know? Yeah, people can sit there and go, but he went a whole year without a win at home. Yeah, he manages fucking Brighton. Yeah, look at Brighton's team. Look at our team. There's only 2 players I'm taking out of Brighton, by the way. They're right back and Basuma.
No, you'd have the defender.
Oh, what, Dunk? Yeah, I'll take Dunk. Okay, I'll take Dunk. Yeah, I'll take Dunk. But other than that,
all right, let's just leave it to it because
Stanford talk about it. 2011, by the way. Yeah, these are the records, bruv.
Yeah, I remember that. That game.
Yeah, the 5-3. Theo scored a Van Persie scored a hat-trick.
Van Persie scored a banger in that game.
Yeah, hat trick, and Walcott jinked round about 6 man, bruv, and fucking
Yeah.
picked the top check. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man.
You guys, please do stick a like on the video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Apparently, I'm not far away from 300 likes. So let's see if we can get that ticked off by the time you're watching this in the playback. Make sure you, like I said earlier, you go and subscribe to Lee Gunner. Literally type Lee Gunner. He has his own channel.
Joe Willock's goal was sick.
It'll come up. He'll do his post-match press conference. What sort of time?
20 minutes from now. It's already set up. Just
There
watching Joe Willock's goal again. Fucking lovely little bit of play, bruv. Joe Willock. Bring him back. Recall him. Ganduzi, Torreira, Willock, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, and we'll have 4 in midfield. We'll go 4-4-2.
There you go. So make sure you go follow him. Also, go follow him on Insta, Lee Gunner 82. You can also follow me on Insta, Guna Eagle Eye. Don't really give 2 shits about Twitter.
Yeah, you can follow me on there for the banter. You can call me a nonce, a pedo.
Fuck that.
Just call me whatever you want. I don't care because I ain't reading it anyway.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. Until next time, I'll be back soon. Keep the alerts on. That's all I'm going to say. And other than that, take care.
Farewell.
As always and forever.